is just like, you really think you're right all the time, and you really are not. Like, you really think everything about your mouth makes sense, and it don't. It don't. You think everything that you say out your mouth makes sense, and I'm telling you, sir, it don't. It don't. It comes across very arrogant, very egotistic, very narcissistic, and very much like, I'm the man and I know what I'm talking about.
Jesus. All right, welcome back, Rare Talks. You already know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, make sure you go over to the Spotify and check out the Spotify exclusive episodes. So today, we're doing a rare reactions on a TikTok live that I was on. We're doing a rare reactions on a TikTok live that I was on. Imagine me, Rare Talks on TikTok live. And you know what, yeah? It was talking about what is the needs of a man, yeah? And the woman was talking about she was in a long distance relationship, blah, 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 blah. And I asked her, how do you satisfy the needs of your man? And I want you to understand how delusional some females are. And you know what? We're going to name this. Forget that. I know I'm going to name this. But yeah, so let's go. Let's play it and let's see if women are delusional or not. And the fact that other women in the comment sections were like encouraging this behavior shows that women can't actually be truthful to other women. It's all a facade. Women are not actually truthful to other women.
So your needs do not matter. Because I know how fast, like, honestly, let me tell you something. You see what the mentality that you have?
I don't think he necessarily has that. I think he's just talking to talk.
Because your mentality more time is just like, you really think you're right all the time, and you really are not. Like, you really think everything about your mouth makes sense, and it don't. It don't. You think everything that you say out your mouth makes sense, and I'm telling you, sir, it don't. It don't. It comes across very arrogant.
Just some backstory on this. She's saying, when I said to her, the man that you're seeing, you're not satisfying his needs by not actually being there for him. She's saying, it doesn't make sense that I'm not satisfying his needs because I satisfy him mentally. Now, women, can I just put this out there to every single woman that's ever watched me or understands anything about me? I speak from this subjective view of men. Now, yes, all men are different. Cool, no problem. That's easy to say. But there is basic thing that men are. As for once, I have a genitalia, and that genitalia becomes hard. Why? By stimulation. That is a man, naturally. Yeah? Now, what she's trying to say is my platform doesn't even make sense. Let me be real with you. When women try to take low blow digs at me, it doesn't actually affect me. I'm just keeping it real. Like, you just show me who you are. Now listen to this absolutely insane, delusional rant that she goes on. Listen to it.
Egotistic, very narcissistic, and very much like, I'm the man and I know what I'm talking about.
Jesus.
Because you think about yourself all the time. It's not about you. Oh, what do you do for him for his needs? You're a grown man, right? You should know that not everything has to be physical. There's a lot of shit you say when I come on your fucking live too that don't make sense. I don't need to run on this. I'm inadequate how? I'm inadequate how?
Stop.
I choose to be in a long distance relationship. Everything on me, everything about me as a woman, I know how to I know myself as a woman. So don't tell me I'm inadequate.
Sure.
Don't tell me I'm inadequate. Because they're not about me inadequate. What's inadequate? You as a fucking man can't process the fact that not every man needs to be fucking 24/7. And you're a grown-ass man and you should fucking understand that. Clearly, you don't know how to hold your dick and composure. Clearly, you got a woman who don't know how to stimulate you mentally. That ain't my business. That's your business. That's your business. Because if your woman can't stimulate you mentally, what the fuck is you doing with them anyway?
Woo!
Huh?
Oh,
and ladies, if you got a man who can't stimulate you mentally, what the fuck are you doing with him?
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, I could be with you and in the same country. You might go on holiday or...
Now, let me tell you the delusional part. She generally thinks that she's making a point. All she's doing is shouting. And as you can see in the video, the pointing the fingers, the aggressiveness is the reason why, if I'm honest, that's just like a turn off for me. Like, when I see a woman acting in that way, as you could tell, I put myself on mute. I didn't even want to speak anymore. When I saw this type of behavior, I saw the views going up. So I knew, look, when I first got into the live, let me be very disrespectful right now. When I first got in the live, she had 9 people in the live. When I joined the live, it started to go up. As I started to talk to her, it started to go up. Now, just remember, how the conversation started is I said, for the last 2 days I've seen you on live, you look sad. She started telling me she's depressed. Then she started telling me about this long distance relationship and she's going to Jamaica to see her man. And I'm like, okay. And then that's when I started to question her relationship and it turned out to this. Now, let me just give you a little backstory. The women in the comment section are as bad as the woman in the video. And it sounds very, very bad that I have to say this, but it's actually true. Like, the women in the comment section is like, don't hold back, Nasha. Yes, girl, tell him. Or he's emotionally hurt. Facts. What fact did she just say? All she did was shout and rant and show that she can't actually hold a proper conversation. Where is that any good? Like, where is the benefit in what she actually done? And sometimes you have to break down these videos from T to T to actually get some sense out of it. I said, what you're doing for your man is inadequate. Yes, it is inadequate. How can you be with a man in another country, but if he feels horny, you can't satisfy him? You're talking about emotionally. What the hell? I hate women like, oh, love me for my mental. If I meet somebody, the first thing that attracts me to them is their looks. I haven't got x-rays to see if your brain is good, but I definitely have eyes to see. Men fall in love with what they see. Women fall in love with what they hear. We know that. So why are we pretending as if a man's fell in love with what he could see of you and you fell in love with the dream that he sold to you? If you're going every 4 months to see a man in a country, he could have a wife and you could be ruining his relationship. You're a home wrecker. A lot of you women out there are home wreckers. And she might be a home wrecker as well. She's going to a country to sleep with a man for a month or a few weeks. And the woman that he's with is going to be like, where has he been? He's going to be doing bare sneaky stuff to get around that. And you don't even take the consideration that could be the case. You're naive to it and saying that could never be my situation. I'm actually trying to help you. And you're telling me what I'm saying is delusional? Now let's keep hearing this rant anyway.
You might go on holiday or you might get a job and have to go for 6 months at a time, yeah? What the fuck are we gonna do? What are we gonna do if you're away for all 3 months on a holiday or all a month, or you're originally from a different country and you live in the UK, but you go back home for 3-4 months? We have to deal with that shit. So we need to be mentally in tune with each other. So when I call you and say, baby, I'm horny, you need to know how to fucking stimulate me over the fucking phone. And if you can't, I'm with the wrong motherfucker. Simple. So you want to come with a debate? Don't come at me with a debate about something that's to do with my life, because I know what the fuck I got going on. And there's plenty of women and men in the world in the same position as me who don't sit down and think like you. And now you're muted. And don't unmute about no fucking bullshit, because we will go back and forth.
I think it's crazy that it's 2023 and all men are worried about is this. Whoa, stop.
1 second. Can we actually take into consideration there's actually a baby in that room? So you see that rant that she just done? Her child's in the room and she's doing that rant. I say this and I say this again. There's a lot of women on TikTok that have mental health. If you've got youths and you're doing and you're shouting and you're moving and you're talking like that in front of youths, you're teaching them to be emotionally unstable. Because if someone says something to you, I remember I wasn't shouting. As you can tell, I wasn't shouting. I was literally trying to have a conversation. She was shouting and get high rate. Obviously, she saw that the viewers were going up. It was on 172 at that moment. You go back to her live right now, 9. Now, she'll say, it's not because of you, it's because of me. Well, nobody really cares. People do things for views and still end up not getting the viewers that they want. People are only there, some women was only there to talk against the man. Because modern day women hate men. You don't care what we can tell you and give you as knowledge. You care about getting your point across so much and being right. She said that I wanted to be right. I haven't even made an actual point yet. She still hasn't given me a chance. I said one sentence and it sent her off into this emotional, unstable rant.
Again?
Stop.
It don't make me right. Okay, let me tell you something. Let me just clear something up for you. Let me clear something up for you. Let me clear up for you. It makes my reality right. Like I said, it makes my reality
she
correct.
satisfies her man how she satisfies her man,
It
and
makes
that's
my
between him
reality
and her.
right.
That's
But
not your business.
Over
That's
talking
not
me
your
don't make
business.
you more right.
That's not your business. That's between her and her man. However they do handle their
Over
relationship.
talking me don't make you right. That's my reality. So what?
Apparently it works for them.
You gonna have people that agree with you, people that agree
So
with me.
that's all that
but
fucking
my
matters.
opinion,
If it works for them, that's fine, that's good, that's great. Leave them the fuck alone. That's between them and if you find a girl that's abroad or whatnot, that's between you and her. However the fuck you make that work for you and her. That's not between you and her.
Watch him go like on his channel and start talking the same shit and try.
All right, cool. So I had to get off that live because she was just ranting and I wasn't really getting nowhere. The reception was really bad where I was or where she was. I don't know. And I couldn't really do the most. But let's get to some facts in that thing that you could see for yourself. A lot of the women nowadays are actually delusional. The people that was in the comment section never said to her, hey, chill, man, stop shouting. Just conversate with him. And they were like, yeah, good, go, girl, go, girl. Because women love to see men get abused. That was abusive behavior, what she was just doing. I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone who's abusive like that. That's very abusive. We can all say angry black woman syndrome. Because if I would have got upset, they would have said, why are you angry? Why are you pressed? I stayed and remained calm and she done all of the aggression. But women won't even say that's aggression. They'll say that's her expressing herself. But if I was to do that, that's aggression. So it shows you the double standard that we have on the internet nowadays. This is a quick one. I didn't even really want to be here for too long. I just wanted to show you how delusional these females are. Unhinged, delusional, and actually idiotic and so opinionated on a wrong terminology. But yeah, Rare Talks, you already know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bow. Tell me your thoughts and what you thought of her in the comment section.